There is no easy way. There is only hard work, late
So
night.
today's lesson is gonna be based on the subject I choose called personality growth. Personality growth, because your success gonna be linked to your personality. Anybody in this sector can be an athlete. You can be a boxer. You can be somebody in any profession. Your personality goes hand in hand with any success you need. That's why we emphasize on personality growth, because where we try to go, we understood we need to have as a characteristic linked to our personality, because if I'm not acting in a certain way, it's impossible to have the desired outcome in what I'm doing. So after that was understood, we had to figure out actionable step or practical theory which can be taken action on. Number one, developing a growth mindset gonna be something we're gonna be required, because to change from one person to another person won't be something which gonna happen not having a growth mindset. You can't allow you to have a fixed mindset. You can't allow you to have a doubt mindset, because you need to become a different individual. It's not easy. Change is not easy. Change comes with a lot of challenges, a lot of hard time to start acting differently. And you're gonna be judging that journey from people. People are gonna be like, "That's not you," but that's not what concerns you. What concerns you is to break all the ceilings that you need to break so you can attract success. The person you are right now, the individual who you are right now, do you think is worthy of millions of dollars? Do you think the individual you are now can conquer something or anybody? Because it's competitive, it's a competition. That's why we talk about this. A boxer, before becoming a professional boxer, he goes through trainings. Training practices, repetition makes you stronger mentally, spiritually, and physically. A boxer personality was linked to his success. A boxer mindset was linked to his success. Here's where we are right now. We are in the trenches. Where we in the center, our personality has to grow and can grow through growth mindset. No doubting mindset, no second guessing ourselves mindset, no lack of courage mindset, but it's through growth mindset. Let me talk about skills and practices. I'm starting with skills that you're gonna need to be able to grow from one personality to another personality, or to be able to polish your personality. You need intrapersonal skill. Intrapersonal skill. That's when you need to be honest with yourself. Because intrapersonal skill, it's all about having self conversation, self talk. You have to go in the mirror, having accountability mirror, where you're going to tell yourself who you are and what you need. You can't lie to yourself. You cannot, because the only thing which is gonna help you to be accountable. The image I am, the person I am, the quality I'm having right now won't allow me to go to millions of dollars, to go to become a great father, to go to become a great boxer. What I have right now in my bucket won't allow me to become a great boxer or to become a president or to become a lawyer. You have to go in the mirror and be accountable, be honest with yourself. No one's coming to save you. You gotta go in the mirror and tell you the truth, because growth is gonna start from there. After understanding that I'm not worthy of success, let me start from building this brick by brick, from ground zero to a hero. Accountability, intrapersonal skill sets, which tells you innately who you are, what you need to change, and what you need to replace what you have with what you need. That's what it is. It's not rocket science. What you need right now is to have a honest, safe talk from inside in your mind, which is gonna tell you and guide you from where you are to where you're going. Intrapersonal skill sets. Again, you need interpersonal skill. You can talk to people. Sometimes you may not know yourself better. Some people may know you better. Ask them questions. I'm going to this money. I'm going to this goal. I'm going to this target. What should I change? People can tell you, you need a therapy maybe. You need maybe a psychologist. Maybe you need a coach. Maybe you need a mentor. Maybe you may call your cousin may tell you something. But somebody you may call, make sure may be able to give you psychological technique, mental technique to train you to go from who you are to where you need to be. It cannot be anybody. It has to be somebody skillful. However, you are required to have interpersonal skill, communication skill. You can't hold yourself back by being scared to talk to people. People may know better than you know, and they may tell you the secret which you need to know so you can change from one behavior to another behavior. Communication is key. Communicate what it is so they may teach you, train you to go from one behavior to another behavior. You can't be advised without communicating what you need to be advised for. You can't be advised if people they don't understand how they can advise you. They have to figure out who you are by you telling them who you are, by you telling them your goal and your targets. You need interpersonal skill. Communicate, don't be scared. Go out there, ask for support, ask for help. Let them know what you need. And through you communicating what needs to be communicated, you're going to be supported by people out there who understand how to help you with word of wisdom or word of knowledge. Because where you are right now, people were there before. You are now the first individual being the journey. Somebody achieved already. That's why I emphasize on following the blueprints. Your mentor tells you what you need to follow. Follow it. And that gonna reduce the time which was required you to achieve something. The learning curve gonna be speed up by you allowing yourself to not be egotistical to follow the blueprints. Another skill which you need gonna be learning skill. You have to figure out who you are. You're not gonna learn as everybody. You're a different individual with different way that you love to learn anything. Your learning skill gonna help you, gonna assist you to achieve what you need faster than somebody who is not aware to know how you may learn something to achieve something. There are many ways of learning. What is your learning technique which you lean on to learn something faster? There are vision. There are people who love to learn in a visual way. They love to see graphs. They love to see statistics. They love to see images. You have to describe the person you hold to know how you may learn. It goes hand in hand with intrapersonal skill to be able to be self-aware, to understand how your brain functions, how your body will have to learn, how your brain will have to learn, so you understand the knowledge required you to go to a different level. The subject of this video is personality growth. You can't grow without knowing how you can learn to go to growth. You need to understand it. Somebody brain will have to learn in an oral way, which is lectures. You have to watch somebody explain to you what it is, which it is you to know. Your brain will have to be lectured for it to accumulate knowledge or for it to soak the knowledge which it is at hand. And somebody will have to learn in a logical way through statistics, method, through what somebody did already. You know what I mean? The way of learning is different. That's what I'm trying to say. You have to figure out which way your brain learns something without blockage or without limit. How does your brain function? That's going to require you to sit down and to figure out how you would like to learn anything. Because you are not like everybody. Your way of learning may depend from somebody. So understand who you are. Are you oral learner? Are you visual learner? Are you logical learner? Are you kinesthetic learner? Are you verbal learner, social learner, or solitary learner? Who are you? Figure out. That's gonna take you to figure out your own brain, to figure out who you are. Do some psychological tests to figure out how your brain could learn. Try different ways. Try social. Try logical. Try kinesthetic. Try anyway. Once you're gonna master yourself in terms of understanding how you can learn. You're gonna see yourself getting ahead faster because now there's no confusion. Now there's no confusion. Now the remaining task is you to pull the lesson in a way that you can learn them faster. And once you start knowing yourself, your personality is gonna grow. Because what we need is personality growth. And growth can come through learning. That's what it is. These practices that I need to talk about this subject of personality growth. Practice number one, involve yourself with icon. People with the personality growth which you need. People who you look up to. As I said yesterday, you need to have role models. People who have everything you need right now. Be involved with those people. You will not be growing so fast because it's sort of a social way of being taught. You get involved with somebody, somebody tells you what it is, and you're gonna see yourself growing. And you may not even say anything through a vision. You may see what it's doing, and you're gonna be growing from that. Somebody who can inspire you, somebody who can show you how to do something. It may not even say any word, but you by watching what it's doing, by observing what it's doing, you're gonna see yourself growing. I was saying we shouldn't be hanging out with losers or hanging out with people who we're not trying to become. For that same reason, we're not gonna grow. Easily we can grow with somebody who has everything you want. His behavior, mental attitude, his empowering word, whatever he's doing, anything that somebody look up to us can make it grow. It's called influence. You need to be influenced by somebody who has influential behavior, which you need. That is a quicker way to learn. Practice the behavior of associating yourself with the people you look up to. Icon that can change you from your personality you have right now to a different personality which you need. You need personality growth. You can get that growth after you start surrounding yourself with 5 people who are already advanced. Because according to logical sense, you become the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with. So if you need to learn faster and reduce the time of learning something, surround yourself with people who are already ahead. You're gonna see yourself automatically becoming higher. That's what it is. Power is a power of influence. Once that influence is on you, tell me how you're not gonna grow. You can't associate yourself or surround yourself with people who are not gonna help you to grow in this journey. Because you need to go from one personality to a different personality with the success you need. Because success is linked to one personality. Where you are right now is because of your personality. And where you're going is gonna be because of your personality. Second practice is gonna be practice to win. What does that mean? You have to know the rules of the game. If you're a business owner, an entrepreneur, if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be anybody, a president, a political person, a religious person, you have to learn how to win. Understand the rule of the game. Every game has rules. In the sector you want in, there are rules in that game. To win in that game, you're gonna need to know the rules. You can't win any game without knowing the rules. You understand the rules to win the game, because it's a game. You better have fun. It's a game. Becoming a champion, whatever you're doing, you're gonna require you to know the game. Practice to win through understanding the rules of the game. But understanding those rules on a deeper level, no way you're not gonna make it. Because now you understand the game, you understand the in and out of the game. You can be any commerce owner. Understand the rule. Practice every day. Practice to win. You practice to win. It's a game. You get up in the morning, you practice to win. Kobe to be Kobe, he has to develop Mamba mentality. He practiced to win. He understood the rules of the game. Maybe it was to wake up early in the morning. Maybe it was to go to practice every day. Maybe it was to eat healthy. Maybe it was to associate himself with other players on a daily basis. So what is the rule of the game which you need to know so you can achieve what you need in that game? Without knowing the rules, you're gonna be the opposite of what it is, and you're not gonna get it. You have to practice the rules of the game in order to succeed in your endeavoring. That's what it is. In any game, you need to figure out the rules of the game. Not rocket things. Do you know the rules of the game of what you're playing right now? If you don't know, how are you planning to win? You're not gonna make it. Figure out the rules of the game and then practice them every day. Practice them every day. That's what's required. Last but not least, be more pragmatic. You better be pragmatic, because theory is theory. You can be theoretical all day, every day, but that's not gonna move the needle. Be pragmatic. Only somebody who's pragmatic get ahead. Because today is not what you know, it's what you do. You may know a lot of things, but if you don't apply, you're considered as somebody who doesn't know. And knowing something without putting it in practice, you're wasting your own time. Be pragmatic. Take action. It doesn't matter how small it seems, but take action. Be pragmatic. Do not be theoretical. It's great to know theory, because theory is going to help you to put action. Because you're not going to act on what you don't know. But after knowing theory, what are you going to do? You're going to become pragmatic. After being theoretical, become pragmatic. Be action taker. Only that is going to transform you and change you. There's no way around it. Only by being pragmatic after being theoretical, gonna make you become successful. Be pragmatic. Nobody wanna hear none. Now's the time to take action to become somebody. And through practice and repetition, you're gonna develop personality growth. Developing a personality growth through pragmatic action. After you are put this into practice, now you're gonna have behaviors of successful people. I talked about interpersonal skill sets, interpersonal skill sets, being pragmatic. I talk about evolving yourself with icon in your area of choice. And then I talk about practice to win. I hope this video gonna assist you to becoming a different person so you can achieve the success you want. As I said, success is linked to a personality. You need to grow from one personality to a different personality. And not doing that, gonna be self-sabotaging. Gonna be sabotaging. So put this into practice and your life gonna be changed. You don't need to have every behavior. Having always a behavior requires you to succeed in that niche, in that area of your choice. That's what I need to preach today, and that's what I need to teach you today. I hope you got it. So